Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you from the Lost Kingdom of 102. We have, yes, I am in AOC because we have rebranded back to AOC. Got my gifts. It's almost reset time, so we will do that. But first, guys, I want to discuss Scipio today. We're gonna kind of do like an in-depth of Scipio. Um, I'm just gonna explain his skills, who he can pair well with, and I'm gonna keep legendaries out of here. But after we're finished with this whole epic pairing for the free to play, I'm gonna pair some epics with legendaries, and then I'm gonna do legendaries with legendaries. Obviously, like the strongest classes type deal. Well, I might not do that. I haven't decided too well yet. I might because it'll give you like a different viewpoint, but I might not because there's two other guys in my alliance that's already done them, and there's five, six other guys on YouTube that's done it. So I mean, there's plenty of information out there. Um, I don't know. I'll let the I'll let everybody decide for me, I guess. If I'll hear it through PMs or comments if there's somebody wants it, I'm sure, after they watch this video. Anyways, so we have a Scipio here. I'm going to show you his talents first that I like to run. This is the one that I have him set up on. This is because I've been testing it. I don't like it. I'm not going to use it. The one that I'm going to try next that I've played with quite a bit, and I like it actually, and I want to keep trying it, is this one. This is how I like it so far. This is my best results. Now I do think that like going here, where's it at? No. Where's the here. I do believe picking up a heal or some extra rage will be good. I'm gonna go up there whenever I get them higher level, that's for sure. I'm not too sure if I want to go here. Actually, no, I'm definitely not going here. I'm not going there. I don't want to ever, like, my thing is I don't ever want my marches to take more damage or anything just to give me a little bit of boost in damage. You know what I mean? I don't want to trade off a little bit of damage for damage onto myself. So I'm probably going to go with the healing over here. I might get to this. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, but this is what I'm running with right now. It's working well for me. After I level them up, yeah, I'm gonna go here. Let's go rampage. Yes, I'm gonna go last stand. So I'm gonna go here and then last stand for sure. I do want to grab some healing though and some defense or some rage. I mean, sorry. This is also a build that I want to try. I just want to try it for sieging, honestly. And I'm going to run some more damage over here at level 60. But this is the PvP Scipio that I use. I want to try this for sieging. I'm being told that sieging stats don't work that well, talents. That they're not that great, but I've never personally seen them in action, honestly. So I would like to try it. But this is what I use for PvP for Scipio. Alright. So, Scipio's skills. Whenever he has his expertise, it changes from a 10% chance to increase the troops attack by 100% for the next 1 second to a 15% chance. Okay? And then this raises from 10% to 15% as well. So here we go. His first skill reduces damage taken by troops by 25% and increases troops counterattack damage by 25% for 5 seconds. If y'all guys, counterattacks in the reports, so like they attack you and then you launch a counterattack, or you attack them, they attack you, then you launch a counterattack. So that's where your counterattack damage comes into play. When attacked, Scipio has a 15% chance to increase the troops' attack by 100% for the next 2 seconds. Effect can only trigger once every 5 seconds. Scipio has a 15% chance to heal a portion of slightly wounded units. Healing factor 500 when his army has less than 40% of units remaining. Okay, So Scipio has a slight heal, but it's on a chance and a whim after your 40% troops. So I don't really care for that too much, but it will be a factor in some battles. I don't care for this as well. Increase all damage by 7% when attacking the governor's city, because I don't attack city. But I guess it will help me whenever I'm testing out my siege um, tree. So yeah, it's nice. But this one's the one that I really love from him. It's his troop capacity max 10%. Okay. So with all that said, he is decently tanky and he'll deal a little bit of damage out. Um, he's a very good universal commander, as in he'll do very well with just about any commander. But my personal opinion is you should probably run him with a tanky setup. That's my opinion on him. Now, with that said, I do like Osman with him, even though Osman's more of a nuker. But that's just my opinion. But let's get down to it. So I'm gonna go to his pairings, and for Scipio's pairings, my my favorite pairing for Scipio is actually Osman. I really like Osman and Scipio for some reason. I don't know why. I like them. I've done very well with them. Well, I mean, I do know why. I can bring extra troops to the battlefield, and instead of 10%, I get 20%. So I can be a bigger like punch bag march. And the bigger my march, the more damage I'm getting, the more rage restoration I'm getting. You know, the bigger the march is, the better stats, the more stats you have on board. Like, alright, you have 5% attack on your troops. Okay, you have 100,000 troops, you have 5% distributed out of 100,000 troops. Okay, well, I have 5% and I have 200,000 troops. I have 5% distributed out of 200,000 troops. So obviously, my buffs on the battlefield are twice as many as yours, even though we have the same buff. If that makes sense, if you're following me. Um, it's just how it is. The higher the numbers, the stronger the march, really. So this pairing is actually really decent. Osman will back up the Scipio with some damage. After attacking a city for more than 30 seconds, increase the troops' attack by 15% for a duration of 120 seconds. So Osman and Scipio both have a sieging skill. A attacking what I mean by sieging is not troop siege. I mean like sieging a castle, like they're hitting a castle. He also has a direct damage factor of 400 after an active skill is used, deals an additional damage factor of 400. With that, what that is that's where you want to run like a latent power, because it adds to his additional damage. But it's only 400, so it's not too much anyways. And then you obviously got the 10% troop capacity. So his Scipio and Osman work very, very well together to be able to bring more troops to the table and help you out. Scipio and Uji was my first infantry setup, and it took me really far in the game. Obviously, it's not the best infantry setup, and it's not even the best infantry set. Actually, you know what? I take that back. If you want to nuke somebody down and you're being surrounded, I like Uji and Sun Tzu. But if I'm versing 1 to 2 marches, maybe 3 tops, I prefer Uji and Scipio, honestly. I think that they are tankier. I only think that Uji and Sun Tzu is better when Sun Tzu's maxed out, and that's because his expertise lets him hit a couple extra marches. Where's it at? 5 targets. So you can have 5 targets. So if you have 4 or 5 people on you, Sun Tzu is gonna restore your rage really fast. But getting back to Scipio, Scipio and Uji is a very good tanky infantry combo. Scipio does work with Pelagius, but I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't highly recommend it. If that's what you have, they will work. They definitely will work. Scipio really works well with any commander. So if you have a epic commander that you're not using, but he's maxed out, or he's maxed out on skill, Put him with Scipio. He'll work. They'll work together. I promise you, they will work together. Unless it's like a Kusunoki or a Belisarius. I don't like them too. I honestly think they're not great in PvP. Even Joan works well with Scipio. So Sun Tzu works well with Scipio. Herman works well with Scipio. Bavis works well with Scipio. Joan of Arc works well with Scipio. Literally every epic commander can pair with Scipio. My top tier list would be Scipio and Iwuji for tanking. For just actually no, you know what? I've gotten better reports being surrounded with Scipio and Osman. That's my pick. My top tier for the epics would be I mean for the epic pairing of Scipio would be Scipio and Osman. And the leading commander, me personally, I would honestly always put a skill commander or a specific type like infantry for a Wuji commander as lead to Scipio. I honestly don't like the attack. I don't like any of the talent trees through Scipio. I don't like them. Me personally, I do not like the attack, leadership, or conquering talent trees. I've used all of them. I haven't used Conquering, and the only reason why I say I don't like it is because other ports I've seen. It makes me very sad. I don't like to see that. I don't like people doing things like that. And but yeah. So if you're gonna pair them and you have a higher cavalry, or infantry, archer, or an Osman, in this case, or use them as the leading commander and have Scipio backing them up. I think Scipio is a very, very good and very, very powerful backup commander to anybody you need to fill the role whenever he is maxed. That's how I feel. As an epic. Um, so yeah, he works well with everybody. Um, I don't pair him with Lohar because I don't like Lohar. But anyways, yeah, I don't put him as my leading commander. I don't like him as my leading commander. Yeah. He pairs well with anybody, and he's a very universal, very strong commander, honestly. I mean, yeah, I've used him for a long time. I used my Wuji and my Scipio for a very long time until I started getting up these two guys. Now I use them. But this guy would take you far. Like I said, top tier, Osman, just underneath Wuji, and just underneath that, Sun Tzu. Scipio and Sun Tzu is very good, very, very good together. I like them. That's like my filler march that I do right now. If I have to be on another place in the battlefield or in the arc, I will set out Scipio and Sun Tzu to fill up spaces on the map that I need to be at because they actually do play well together. And yeah, man, that Scipio, I mean that Sun Tzu's fan really helps out bringing out the rage. So it's really nice. But all in all, Scipio is a good commander. He's not the one that I would max out first if I was a free-to-play player, but he is one of those ones, if you max him out first or you want to focus him, he will take you pretty far in the game, especially when you're free-to-play to pair with other commanders. Because this guy is somebody, yes, you're gonna replace them with better setups. Like if you're running Uji and Scipio, that's probably gonna take you for a while until you get a Sun Tzu maxed out and you want to pair him with your Uji. Because I think that's a better pairing. Okay, well that Scipio is gonna take you a while for that, and then once he's gone, he's not like most of the other commanders. He's not like you can just replace him and throw him away. No, he can go into another slot. Like once you get that Awuji Sun Tzu pairing or that Awuji Charles or Awuji Richard, you know, whatever you have, then you can go Scipio Osman or I mean Scipio Pelagius. Okay, well you got Pelagius Babers. Okay, well then you're gonna move him with your Herman. There's your Archer setup. Okay, well you got him on. You got your Archer set up already. Well, then you could put him with your Osman. There you go. You got a punching bag group, or you could put him with your Joan. There you go. You got a support group. I mean, Scipio is gonna be be there for you for a long time. Same with Boudica. The only difference is, and the only reason why I preferred Boudica is my technology. I won't show my tech anymore because war is coming, and I don't want anybody to see how strong I am or am not, or how many troops I have, except for my leaders. So that's how it is. Sorry guys if you ask, I'm not showing it. That's how it's gonna be. But yeah, so for what my tech was, I used Boudica a lot more, so because she was a nuker. But if you're gonna go infantry, you're gonna go kind of tanky. Scipio will take you very far. Obviously, you will replace them once you get legendaries and such, but you can shift them into another march. I still see T5 players with 4, 5, 6 max legendaries that still use Scipio, so he'll be a usable commander for a long time, guys. He's definitely worth the experience and the stars. The only reason why I'm not doing it is because I know for a fact that I'm going to spend money today on the reset. I know for a fact I'm going to spend money tomorrow on the reset. I know for a fact I'm going to spend money the next day on the reset for my Charles. And I know for a fact once he's max, I'm going to get an El Cid. You see where I'm going here? I know that I'm going to keep funneling some money into the game to keep unlocking these legendaries. So I am funneling all experience, all gold stars, everything into these legendaries to go ahead and boost my account to where it needs to be to play with these guys. That's what I'm focusing on. But if you're free to play and you don't plan on spending a lot of money or any money, Scipio is definitely one of the ways to go in this game, and he will take you a good distance, guys. That's about all I have to say for Scipio today. I guess I could read you his history if you wanted to, but yeah. If you didn't know, you can click here and boom, you actually get to see his barbarian kills and everything, his regular kills. I've killed 330,000 kills with him. It's pretty cool. What have I got on my moto? I actually haven't even, I didn't notice it showed you kills too. 2.5 million. I've been using these guys quite a bit recently. But yeah. So as you can see, I obviously don't use my epics that much anymore. But Scipio is very good, guys. He will take you pretty far in this game. Just to show you all your stats, if y'all didn't know, of why you have that troop capacity. Until next time, guys. This is your boy Skywalker OG signing out. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm not. Somebody actually asked me last time I made one of these videos, you should explain like a pairing for PvP, PvE, and sieging in cities. My PvP pairing is personally, like I said, as a tank, it would be Scipio and Wuji. As a kind of a nuker or I don't know, a control guy that wants to get the damage put on him and put damage back, I would go Scipio Sun Tzu. For attacking cities and overall PvP, I would honestly go Scipio Osman. Scipio Osman is definitely going to be the best pairing for you to hit cities for sure because of this skill here on Scipio and this skill here on Osman. Oh, not this one, sorry. Right here. Boom, this one. Okay. Now, bear with me, guys. This is only talking about epics, okay? I'm not talking about legendaries. So, PvP tank, Scipio, Uji. PvP, when you're getting surrounded and stuff and you want to still put down damage because you got other tanks, Scipio, Sun Tzu. Somebody that you want to get out there and put them out there and they're going to survive for a long time and deal a good bit of damage. And you can use them as hitting cities, Scipio Osman. If that helps you and if I explain that correctly, awesome. Thank you. Because those are the main things that have been asked and keep getting blown up about. And I almost forgot it, but I'm glad I didn't. Thank you guys. I'm sorry I didn't do anything this weekend. I was out with the family. We was out at the Springs. Anyways, this is your boy Skywalker OG signing off from the Lost Kingdom of 102 and AOC, boys. Till next time, peace out and enjoy smashing your Lost Kingdom.